Yeah, I've had a couple. Ashton, Craig, Tosh, and Billy. Working out with them. They definitely care for us. They want us to get better. They do a good job at that because they know what position we're in. Everything's new to us, so they're trying to make it as easy as they can be. But at the same time, they like to mess with us a little bit. So, but that's just normal. Being a freshman also. They said for spring they're gonna have me at right tackle and center, which I know it's a pretty different combination. So I'm just trying to learn the plays right now. Just kind of get used to get my weight up. I think those are my biggest things. I got plenty of time to work on my fundamentals and all that, but those two right now, and then whatever changes, whatever happens, is gonna happen. I think they do a great job. Alexa's nutritionist and everything, but weight's always been an issue for me. But every resource I need is there. Like I have every opportunity to get my weight up. So I want to say that's the hard part. It's more just kind of like force feeding yourself. Getting the consistency of having to eat every single day. To the point where you look at food and you're like, all right, it's too much. But you get the opportunities that you need. So I'll be there by time. So honestly, I've never played center in my life. So the first time I got out here, I was trying to get my snaps in and everything. They're rolling everywhere. They're going 50 feet above the quarterback. So me and CJ Carr, we've been here every day, probably getting at least 100 snaps in. So I finally got, my snaps down consistently. So I'm just trying to get used to it, get the right instincts when there's a linebacker blitzing and all that stuff. So definitely a new experience. So they kind of brought it up. They met with the O-line group, and then they're just kind of like, hey, position-wise, just prepare for this one, because when the older guys are taking us in outside, we'll be working out with like Craig or something. And basically for me, it's whatever it takes to get on the field. So I don't really care what position I'm playing, you know what I mean? I just want to get on the field. It's definitely, I got some big shoes to fill, literally. But I'm up for it, I know the standard here, and I feel like I'm confident in myself where I can compete at that standard. So I'm excited, a little bit nervous, but it's all a new process. I'm just looking forward to it. I would say it's been almost amazing, being able to be ahead of the curve like that. It's a really good thing to have. Most of the commits are already early enrolled, so the whole point was kind of get ahead of everyone. But, kind of hard to get ahead of everyone when everyone's already ahead, so. It's definitely different, not easy, it's true, it's hard. But I was lucky enough to have a very good strength coach back home who got me prepared. So it wasn't a surprise when I came here. I knew the mentality I have to have, so it wasn't too bad, but I know it's only gonna get worse.